Bad. I'm late. I am late. I am late for a very important day. I just moved into my new spot, y'all. So y'all wanna see my new spot? Right here. It's my new house. Living in the slums of Sewer 7 Pipe 11. I wear my socks 12 days in a row. Turn them on the other side so the dirt don't show. Go to school. Take a shit, don't wipe my ass. And I blame it on another motherfucker in the class. Old Dusty. The Old Dusty Chronicles. What up, gutter butter? Yeah, I know y'all saw the situation with Shannon Sharpe and the stuff that's going on with Shannon Sharpe right now. Everybody's up on it. What's up? Open mind. I guess my chat is chatting now. I had to do something, and I think it might be working. Live from Los Scandalous. Look, this Shannon Sharpe stuff is crazy. I think he was trying to buy Tubi. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Patricia Blair? The thing about Shannon Sharpe. Now, I don't know if everybody checked out the real life interview with the JIDAG, as King. The JIDAG. Yeah, Mel Tucker, I can see you. Yeah, I think I had to do something, and I think it's working now. Everybody, all the people that can come in, all my mods, you know, the trolls are gonna be trolling, so y'all get the rolling. We're gonna bust on them. Yeah, there's a situation going on right now with Shannon Sharpe where he's being accused of something. Yeah, I can see you, Kiki Eyes. I think I fixed it, Regina, Kiki Eyes. I fixed the situation. Yeah, there's a situation with Shannon Sharpe, like, right. Jaguar just made a comment on it, and I just wanted to get my take on it. Supposed to be headed back into this little spot, but I said, let me get back in here and let me figure some things out. How's everybody doing, first off? Yeah, Nick, I can see your comments. I think I know what happened, and I fixed it. Kenzen, what's up? Okay, yeah, we got the family back. Everybody's back. Okay, I'm glad. I like the interaction. I love the interaction. Hey, what's up? I love the interaction. Enchanted Diamond. You said ho? Who you calling? You calling on somebody? Oh, hi. I was like, who you calling a hoe? How you know? Hey, Mel Tucker, appreciate you. This is my other, this is my condo. The Old Dusty Chronicles. I'm showing y'all, I'm giving y'all like a tour of my new house. This is my condo. And this is my garage. You see it's locked. It has a lock on my garage. This is the Old Dusty Chronicles. Set in the West. I am Wolfgang Amadeus. I'm saying what's up to everybody. What's up, Kiki Eyes, Karen, Regina Calloway. Yeah, everybody's back in the house. I kind of was wondering why. But I figured it out. I think I figured it out, y'all. But look, what are we on right now? Everybody's talking about Shannon Sharpe. Jag just went on the blue couch and made some commentary about the situation with Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is being accused of, is it assault? Of a young girl. She was 19 at the time. She's 20 now. And I think she's an OnlyFans chick. She was charging 25K a cheek. That's what they said. She charges 25K a cheek. So yeah, like that's kind of crazy. Yeah, she was 19. That's crazy because I have a daughter that's 18. And I'm gonna get to that because look, I get where Jag is coming from, where it's like creepy old dirty old man. She called him a dirty old man. And then she talks about the situation about a family member, and it's very tragic. It's very tragic. So she has a bias. I get it. dirty old man, 50-something years old, doing something crazy to a 19-year-old. That is sick. That's so damn sick. Sick as all hell. So right now, all this is going on. I think the situation was that he was trying to settle. I bet you have met some dirtier old men. I met some dirty old women. Nasty old women. How about nasty? Nasty Nancy's. How about them? I met a bunch of them. I met some crippled, nasty, dirty ones. Let me tell y'all something. I was messing with, again, I'm always telling y'all stories. The West Side Story. My stepbrother, so his baby mama, my stepbrother's baby mama, like cousin or something. So we was like, you know, he just brought her over. He's like, you know, I think I just had a breakup. He's like, here's somebody you can play with type of deal. And so I started like messing with her, kind of, you know, just we were just having fun. I wasn't taking nothing serious, and I was just like, she ain't really my type. But my bro was like, man, you know, and I'm young, so I'm like 21, 22. Had her come through. You know, we kick it a few times, and then I go back over to where he stayed, because she stayed in his apartment building complex or whatever, and I'm kicking it. We go over there or whatever. Yeah, Fraggle. Yeah, Frag wants some, but ugh. Y'all see her face? You know that sound that Pac-Man, when you get hit by the Pac-Man, when Pac-Man get hit by the ghost, that's what would happen to if me and Fraggle ever was to. I know she wants some. It's nasty. I'm cool. But no, me and old girl kicking it. I go back over to her side of town and just kind of hang with my bro. Man, she done told everybody about me, and she told one of her crippled neighbors. This lady was in a wheelchair. You know, she rolled up on me and was like, give me some of that. I was like, I've never been, that was like probably the first time I'd been essayed by a woman, because she rolled up on me and was like, give me some of that. The second time was at work with this one little goofy, little light-skinned chick who thought it was cool to essay a dude at work. Look, see, the thing is, it goes both ways. You got creepy men, and you got creepy women. I mean, it just goes both ways. There are creeps in both male and female, right? I think the women, though, don't get called out like the men do. And men should get called out. What's up, Auntie Leia? She in the house? Hey. Nick's in the house. A. Reed, everybody's in the house. I'm glad I got everybody back in the house. This is good. Yeah, that wheelchair hoeing is different. But yeah, it's just like that head wrap hoeing. There's some little conscious community head wrap hoes. Yeah, like you got creeps all over. Like there are women that will not, nobody wants to touch them. AKA Kimmy. And they do creepy things. And you not only gotta watch your boys around them, you gotta watch girls around them too. It's sad. So you do got dirty old men, you got nasty Nancy's. I'll just call them that. What I was saying? Shannon Sharpe. I'm supposed to get back, man. Damn. All right. Let's make it brief. What's up, Angel? Sean still smoking. What's a head wrap? We'll do a live about a head wrap. Shannon Sharpe being a dirty old man. Jaguar Wright called him that, and she made comparison to some situations that happened with her, with a family members, and she's told me about that, and it's, like I said, just very tragic. So I understand her bias, but old girl was of age. So me myself, like I said, my daughter's 18. I'm up there in age. I'm monk status right now, but you will not catch me with anything under a certain age. Like I'm just cool. I'm just so cool. I couldn't. That's 19 years. 19. I'm not going to even say nothing about young girls and how 19. And she was a white woman. I think that's the real issue. It's a white woman. That's the real issue. Jag drug him probably because she was a white woman. That's probably why. And being young, but again, I am not like fighting for Shannon Sharpe. I'm like, you know, whatever happens, happens. But this case is some bull, in my opinion. This case is some bull. So, contrary to what everybody is saying, contrary to what Jag is saying, this is some bull. See, the thing is this: you got black men in media. It is very hard for black men to get through media, even if you, as Corey Holcomb will call them, the back door. If you're on the backdooria side of the game, it's very hard. Look at what's that guy's name that was on CNN? What's old boy name? Y'all help me out. He was on CNN. Don Lemon. He was actually making his way, doing what he was doing in media, blah blah blah, and then he got cut down. See, like people got to peep the game. I don't, you know, the whole, yeah, Don Lemon got it. Yep, that's right. Yeah, say what about the other 23 women he paid off? See, I think Shannon Sharpe does what a lot of rich men do. They trick. That's just what it is. They trick. I work with some people's billionaires, but man, I'm not saying nothing. I know the game. See, the thing is when you have the money, you got the accessibility to the women like that. That's just how it is. And it's been reported that he records his sessions, if you know what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, everything's gonna come out in the wash. It's cap, in my opinion, and it's just overblown, and it's because they need to. ESPN already kind of like gave him the not the heave ho. They said, oh well, you know, he's gonna be going away for some time. So yeah, open my older man trick, period. You know, I'm glad I'm a older, sexy looking man. Contrary to what these trolls are saying, I ain't got a trick. Contrary to what these trolls say, y'all heard Stone Paxton just, come on. People who know me. That's why, like, I for the first time I've shown my face, and I wish I could take this back. I don't like my face being out there. But that brother's been in the game decades, and he propped me up. So shout outs to Stone Paxton. Like, real recognize real. That's all I can say. Even with this situation right now, I recognize if it's real or if it's not real. I got to get back to this thing here. Yeah, if you don't trust Paxton, I get it. Let him tell his story out. Jag wanted to get at him about that too. Like, what's really going on? What's going on with your story? But hear him out. That's all I got to say. Hear him out, and hear Jag out as well. I think you know, there might be some developments down the line, but that whole little situation. See, my thing is this: the online stuff with these trolls, these women, these what do they call them? I'll call them the backdooria gang, the king Pizanes, and the Donatees. I'm not finna go back and forth with any of these, you know. Yeah, it's just very different right now. Like, that's all I can really say is just different. But Shannon Sharpe is definitely just being, I ain't gonna say he's being set up. I'm just gonna say it's bigger than what you think, because black men in media is just hard to crack through. We have 0% gain in media. My boss, well, I don't want to call him my boss, but that's the OG, Tavis Smiley. He has the only progressive black talk radio on this side of the Mississippi. And then, you know, shout out to Wendell Pierce, because he has one as well in Louisiana. And Stevie Wonder has a radio station, but like I said, there's not a lot of black men that are really running things in media. But y'all, I mean, you can see that even with that whole Kamala Harris scam that they were trying to run, like make it seem like she was gonna do X, Y, and Z. That's because of people like, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. Y'all hit the like button. I got 99 people. That's what's up. I got 99 people and a chain one. Please hit the like button. I think I got to get out of here in a second because I'm supposed to be working on some stuff, and that just took me a little longer to finish. But yeah, there's no black real males in media like that. So when Shannon hit the scene, and the situation was he interviewed Kat, and that thing just took off. Hold on, let me see if I can do this real quick. That thing just took off with Kat, and that was phenomenal. So now he's looking at a 9-figure deal with. Hold on, why is this thing not working? Hold on, y'all, my bad. Look, I'm over here again trying to fly this plane, build this plane while it's flying. Let me see if this will work. Probably. Okay. So, Cat walked so Jag could run. Okay. I met Shannon Sharpe when I was working at Aloe Yoga. And like I said, he looked at me like, I was an IT guy. This was some time back. And I saw him from a distance, and they were giving him the tour. Aloe Yoga in Beverly Hills got like some dope, workout equipment, and they got the code, you jump in the thing. Okay, give me 1 second. So yeah, okay. Okay, thanks, appreciate it. All right, hollering at my folks. Look, Shannon Sharpe. The whole thing with Shannon Sharpe. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Sure? Yeah, I'm good.
Fizzy water?
I'm good. I'm good. Appreciate you. Yo, look up Paxton on Wikipedia. Try to find out what college he went to. No Wikipedia. No. You know what, Mel Tucker? If you don't trust Paxton, I might just get him on Set in the West. We might just have to do an interview. I'll ask him. But according to my sources, he's a solid individual. I know musicians that have been in the game years. And it's a pedigree. It's not even people just, come on. But we could talk to him about that if y'all want. And even let's talk to him about the thing with with the Angie Stone stuff, because if people got questions about it. But my thing is, I'm not gonna like go at him and question his integrity, because like I said, behind the scenes I know people, and what's up, Donna? I'll interview him and we can talk, but I'm not even really finna go into that sector or go into that side of the game. It's not even. I'm cool. Yeah, he's Rick James' guitar player. Shout out to rest in peace to Rick James. Rick James was my dad's favorite. I gave my dad the anthology CDs of Rick James for his birthday one year. Yeah, cocaine is a hell of a drug. I'm sure some of y'all would know that. Yeah, Stone done seen it all, of course. But I'm not here talking about Stone. Again, I'm talking about this Shannon Sharpe situation, and Shannon Sharpe basically is, I ain't saying he's being set up. There's stuff going on, and Jag was right talking about the humiliation ritual that they put him through. The whole thing with him, going live on IG, and the ooh, sound like silverback gorilla getting some. That's racist. That was racist. I'm sorry. That was racist. Yeah. Okay, Mel Tucker. Look. What's up, Mo GG? Cat. Hey. Okay. This is the most I'm getting on a live now. Okay. The boss said I can do what I need to do for a minute. So, look. The situation though with Cat. I'm looking at Cat. Sorry, with Shannon. When the Cat Williams thing broke last year, it was like, oh, we got another one. See, like I said, there are not a lot of black men running media like that. You really do not have like a black media that's ran by men. I hate to say it. Got Kathy Hughes. Shout out to Kathy Hughes. The people that I mentioned before, Wendell Pierce, Tavis Smiley. But it's far, Stevie Wonder is far and few between. So I keep saying Cat. Shannon, after that Cat Williams situation, that took him to that he bust through the stratosphere. Just like Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was getting attention, and then what happened? They actually got him. But they want to say it's a heart attack or something, whatever. I don't know about that. I got to get with paperwork because I do still want to kind of talk about that. But Kevin Samuels, same thing. He was on his way up out of here with just that. It's very dangerous to have that type of voice, a masculine man, even though, he has a merce, but he's still a masculine brother. For that type of voice to be out there. They'll let Oprah, they'll let the Gales, and they're letting, and I said letting, but a person like I said, shout out to Tavis Smiley, he's just doing his thing. Who else? They allow certain people to just get out there and say whatever, and boom, Arsenio, exactly. Yeah, if they just allow you to be in that space, it's very hard to crack through. The internet's changed the game. Cat Williams sat on that couch with him or sat down with him, and oh man, it was up from there. So now this is just a hey. He probably ain't got no real scandal, and that's why I said it's known that he records his encounters. Allegedly, let me say that, allegedly. It's known, allegedly, that he records his encounters because he's been in the game for a minute, so I'm sure he has to protect himself. I know if I start getting papers, you gonna see all kind of corn flick of me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm celibate. I'll sell a bit here, I'll sell a bit there. That's what the internet said. They said something about me. Somebody had something, I don't even want to discuss it. But that's hilarious. And then all of a sudden, if you become successful and you're a black man, you got to be gay. Part of the game is that. You know what I'm saying? You say you and Jack should go on and talk together on the blue couch. Maybe. You never know. You never know. It might happen, right? I mean, but yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. You say, would a 55-year-old black man be messing with a 20-year-old white chick? A 55-year-old black man, why? Yeah, why would he? Because he likes them young. That's he likes them young. That's the only thing I can think of. He likes them young. That's the only reason. Yeah, he wore a merce. He wore a man purse. And like I said, when I saw him, he looked like, he was like, oh shit, it's a nigger, it's another. That's how he looked. Like if I'm in Beverly Hills, when I was working in Beverly Hills, it's just black. Anybody black, that's like a code for like, hey, we good here? Everything good here? If you look at me like, if you look at me with them get out eyes, like, oh, no, it's like, oh, I gotta bounce. Okay, we gotta go. But if I see you, your brother, you give me that, we good, everything good. He didn't give me that. He looked at me like, oh my God, I thought it was the only nigga here. Yeah, rich men do it all the time. Like I said, I've known some very rich people, and that's what they do. Because the thing is, it's like, it's just an agreement. Now, Puffy, let's just run this. Let's do the comparison, right? Puffy, he's now in court saying that he paid these escorts to do X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. That was their lifestyle. Now, that's illegal, right? That's straight up illegal. Why would you, I guess if like, well, if I'm going to be facing life in prison, I'll admit to a BS misdemeanor or whatever. And, you know, buying escorts is illegal. But I guess the way Shannon may have set it up, I mean, think about it, OnlyFans. The chick is from OnlyFans. If he's like, hey, we're doing content together, is that prostitution now, or is it we're just making content? That's why I said I heard allegedly that he's been known to just record his ish. What's up, Martha? Everybody in the house. Everybody's in the house. Yeah. Yeah, she probably is. I mean, 19 years old, like my daughter, I swear to God, if I drive to her college and I find out I'm whooping her ass. But she was raised right, so she's not going to do that. You get what I'm saying? So men that are that age, damn near 60 years old, like that's it is nasty. But yeah, it's just sick. That's sick. But yeah, she's smart enough to charge $25K a butt cheek. That's funny. Yeah, mine's are very expensive, but my is on the clearance sale. That's that's shit. $25K a cheek. I'll be like, yeah, mine are very expensive, but mine is on the clearance sale. Yeah, but Puffy is actually running with like a narrative of like, well, what's going on now is, you know, I was participating in escort services, and this was our lifestyle. Yeah, said cheeks on yard sale. I done went over on time, but yeah. Okay, so it's about time for me to go. You say you'll fight your daughter, not the male. Okay. What are you talking about? The male, I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that. What's the good, Scholar? Hey, we got a link, bro. What you doing this weekend? Hit your boy. Yeah, Scholar, man, I'm talking about the situation with Shannon Sharpe and Jaguar's reaction to what was going on with Shannon Sharpe. And she essentially was just like throwing him under the bus. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Hit me, bro. But she was throwing him under the bus, and I was just like, it ain't even that call. It ain't called for. Now, Shannon Sharpe don't know the rules of this country, because y'all know King Kong was basically about Jack Johnson or any black man that gets the money, and you know, he grabs the white woman and takes her up the Empire State Building. Like, imagery is a mother. So Cat Williams tried to warn him. I mean, Cat Williams tried to warn him. Monique tried to warn him, like, man, leave them white girls alone. He you know, hard head make a soft ass. I'll just say it like that. A hard head make a soft ass. You been peeping it? You say been peeling. I know you say you been peeping it. Yeah, it's. I mean, go check out that interview, because, I mean, of course, Jag is just doing traditional Jag, but I just have to disagree, because it's a bigger play at hand. Yeah, the NFL. I know that. I peeped that. You say she was spot on about Shay Shay? She's spot on about Shay Shay. She was. Who? Let me see. Blessed to get out of here. You're weird. Oh, hold on. I'm tripping. Yeah, Shay. She was spot on about Shay Shay. She was. Just the overall though. And Jag is in the building. Shout out to Jag. The overall though. Overall, it's a bigger play at hand. It's like you got cancer. You can get rid of the cancer with chemo, but then that chemo's gonna mess up some other stuff. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's like, I guess a bad analogy. That's a bad analogy. But overall, she was on point. I'm just saying overall, the bigger scheme of things. Who really owns the media? Who really owns the media? Especially who has a black male voice, like a straight black male voice who owns it? I mean, shout out to everybody independently doing what they're doing in the space. But that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. And yeah, they don't want black male voices to be uplifted. They really don't. That's just what it is. That's who owns it. That's right, Rebecca. Old rich white guys. They mostly own the media. But things are changing. Things are changing. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Well, what are y'all thoughts? I just wanted to just drop this. I'm gonna punch the clock and just can y'all hit the likes? Could y'all hit the like? I know it ain't 150 trolls in here, 149 trolls. Please hit the like button. Say it wasn't coerced, tricked, or forced. His choice, his consequences. He should have something written. Like you should have something written, and then like I said, the girl's an OnlyFans content creator. So what he's gonna do is say, well, you know, we were making content. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's deeper than just the surface-ish, and you know, that's what it is. Janine Taylor, that's what's up. Appreciate you. Free Diddy, take Shay Shay. No, let Diddy stay where he at. Diddy a piece of shit. Certain groups run the media. We know that. That's what's right. We know, Scholar. I'm not gonna bite my tongue, but I'm gonna say this too because I know I got a lot of black female listeners too, but a lot of them were mad at Kevin Samuels. But he was on point on a lot of things. And then they got rid of him. Who's the first person to come out and just was like, oh yes, this is good? Vivica Fox. She was like, oh, good riddance. It was sad. Like y'all love to see a brother just. So that's where I'm at with it. It's like, you know, you ultra feminists who, you know, don't want to see a person like him, you know, rise. That's what it is. And all they're going to do is just hang that over his head. That's it. That's all they're going to do is just hang that over his head. Oh, you say you're a black woman and you like Kevin Samuels? That's what's up. Yeah, Kevin Samuels was real. Good looking. Appreciate you. Okay. Got you. All right. So, yeah, Kevin Samuels was real. Kevin Samuels was allegedly, Scholar. We'll talk about it in person. We'll talk about it in person. And hey, Donna, Suge Knight, I'm telling you, Suge was short for, Suge Knight is short for Sugar Bear. That's real. Let me get back, y'all. Look, I don't know. I just say go over there and go check out that interview and see for yourself. She was on point with what she said, straight up. But there's a lot of context missing, in my opinion. But, you know, she did an excellent breakdown. They started talking about other stuff, talking about some goddamn aliens. I was like, what's going on, Joker? Rook, why y'all talking about? Y'all was talking about something crazy. I was just like, yeah, so, you know, you ever got kidnapped by an alien? You got an anal pro? Like, ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just fucking. but they did kind of get off. But you got to get more of these blue couch interviews with Jag. But I really wanted to see Jag get back to the booth and just kill it with his music, real talk, you know. But you say color doesn't matter when it comes to pressing charges. Yeah. All right. Yeah, man. I mean, let's let the courts kind of let the court, not the court of public opinion, let's let the legal courts do what they do. That's just all I gotta really say about it. That's all I gotta say. Nothing less. There's nothing left to say. Peace.